Hello everybody, so today I am making whole wheat bread and I'm making a volume of 750 grams. That recipe there in the middle. So it's interesting that there's no yeast in this recipe. So that's where I think I went wrong last time. So it'll be very interesting to see how we get on. So this is the ingredients in the bread pan, ready to go, and it's going to go on number 5. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see what comes out of this bread pan at number 5 with half of gluten rich flour and half of wholemeal flour. So it's half and half, which is interesting. Half and half. So 1.5 cups of high gluten flour and 1.5 cups of whole wheat flour. So here we go. I shall let you see what happens and how we get on. I'm trying to get it in focus now. There we go. It's all in there, ready to go. So it's coming to the end. It took 4 hours, so a bit longer than the other bread I've made. But we have 1 minute left. I'm really intrigued. I'm really so intrigued about what's going to be inside when I open the top of this bread maker. Can't see a great deal, but not long now. There we are. So stop it. We turn it off at the plug, and that's its process finished. Right. Obviously, it's not gone to plan again. Oh dear, 4 hours later and it's still not doing what it's supposed to do. I don't know where I've gone wrong. Frustrating. I think I'm going to have to do some research. If anybody else knows what I'm doing wrong, I tried to make a wholemeal loaf and I followed the recipe that they had in the booklet. Yeah, it's not exactly what I was expecting, unfortunately. But I'll take it out and see what it looks like when I take it out. Yeah, there's no saving it, unfortunately. It's another disaster. So anyway, back to the drawing board. Well, it's 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm up early because I want to do some gardening today. Looks like, hopefully, has rained overnight, but hopefully it's going to be a rain-free day. I've got so much to do I want to do. So, me and Coco are just having our morning walk. God, the birds. That's the traffic on the road. Hopefully they'll pass soon. And they'll be able to listen to the bird song. Oh, what a lovely sound. I hope you can hear that. Some daffodils starting to grow on the edge of the lane. Everybody, I hope you're all well. It's a gorgeous day today, and you know when you wake up and you think I could do one of 100 things, and it feels like that today. We don't get many days like this, obviously. So what I'm going to do today, I think, is give you a little bit of a tour of the garden, because the last day it was really sunny here was a few days ago, and I went outside and I chopped down all the branches that had come over the garden with the fallen tree. I spent the whole day. I got up at 5 o'clock and I got my great big clippers and I got my saw, and I did it all by myself. So I was really, really proud of myself. I took all the branches down to my neighbour's, they've got a massive garden, so they're going to burn it all for me. And yeah, I've got it done. And it's just given the garden some air, because the tree had been down for a couple of months and I hadn't been able to do anything about it because of the weather. So it feels really good to have a bit of a blank canvas. I've still got to get somebody to chainsaw all the big branches up. I managed to cut those off with a saw. Oh dear, you do need a little bit of muscle power, you really do. So I surprised myself and I did manage to get it done myself. So I've had an interesting week. I've got a little bit of a vlog for you, so I hope you like it. And also, I think what we're going to do today is we're going to go for a drive. I'm going to take you with me, and we'll see what happens. I'm not going to plan it too much. We'll just see how it goes, because I've never actually taken you in my car for a little drive. So I think I'm going to try that today and see how that works out. If it gets in the video, then you know that I feel confident enough to show you the first trip for you and I to go out and have a look around the countryside and go to the nearest little town I can take you. So we'll see how it goes. The weather at the moment is standing, holding. It's sunny with clouds. So do I take my raincoat? I might take an umbrella today. I might take an umbrella, not my raincoat, and see how we go. So I hope you enjoy the vlog. I shall come back to you a little bit later and talk about a couple of other things, but hope you enjoy. I wanted to show you the daffodils that have come up. The pretty little miniature ones I bought from Sarah Raven last year have all come up this year. They've come up over the last few days. They look beautiful, don't they? They're little miniature daffodils. This is the area where the tree came down, and all these daffodils and bulbs and everything were suffocated with the branches. So I've managed to get rid of all the branches. I've even got some peonies coming up. Those are the little buds there, starting to appear, which is so nice. It's the third year in a row that I've seen those. So this was the area that was covered, and luckily the tree didn't break my little cherub. I've got some rhubarb growing. I got these last year, and they're doing really well in that big pot. I shall be having rhubarb crumble, I think. So this is the stump that I've got left from the tree that came down. It's taken the roots off as well, so, and this is what's left for me to saw up at some stage or get someone to chainsaw for me. But this is the garden, the way it looks at the moment. I haven't done anything in it for months because of the weather, but these are the raised beds that I'll be using. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And there's some more signs of spring, which are the tulip bulbs I planted and more daffodil bulbs. There's no tulips coming through at the moment. I'm sure they will. I'm not sure the tulips do 2 years, but we'll see. We'll see in time. And that's the stump that's left, unfortunately. So I just need to get someone to chainsaw that off for me. At least I have a bit of firewood from it, that's all I can say really. It was such a shame. It was a beautiful orange blossom tree. This is my edge of the woodland where I cut down 2 cherry trees last year. So the daffodils are doing really well. There was nothing in the leaves last year. There were no daffodils whatsoever. But this year I do have a good show. This is the bank of my woodland, and this is how it's looking at the moment. Plenty of daffodils. And this was where all the snowdrops were here about a week ago. They don't last very long, do they, snowdrops? But yeah, the daffodils look very, very pretty on the edge of the woodland. Those will be put into use very, very soon, hopefully, those raised beds. They just need a bit of work and a bit of love, so the whole garden needs a bit of love. I'm looking forward to it. At least they held together, the ones I made last year. And the ones I made are a bit deeper. They need to be secured. So we're on our way on a little trip. I don't know how much of this I'll be able to record because I haven't got the actual thing that helps the phone to stay up. So we'll see how it goes, everybody. It's a gorgeous day. It's an absolutely beautiful day. Just waiting to come out of a lane to join the road. But yeah, this is beautiful today. Absolutely beautiful. And quite warm actually, unbelievably. I'm quite surprised at how warm it is. I've got my coat on though, so we mustn't cast a clout till May is out. So we'll see how we go, everybody. I don't know how long the phone is going to stay up. Not long. Okay. Okay. Wow, look at this, everybody. It's absolutely stunning. The Welsh countryside is just absolutely stunning. Beautiful blue sky today. There's a bird of prey down there, I think it's a kite actually, soaring. There he is there, I don't know whether you can see him. So I'm on my way to Rhyadr, which is a small town. It just seemed like a perfect day to go actually. I think when we have days like this in England, you've actually got to make the most of it. As I said, you could do 100 things today, but this is just spectacular. It's like a panoramic all the way down. Hey, the bird of prey is just up there somewhere. I can get him in the frame. There he is. Yeah, the changing landscapes as the sun and the clouds change. There's two planes over there. I don't know whether you can see them going through. Well, there might be helicopters, actually. We have a lot of fighter jets going over because it's such a beautiful landscape to fly in. So, anyway, I shall carry on my journey, and I shall try to take as much footage as I can when I get to Rhyada. See you there. This is just the most beautiful little shop. It sells vintage, used, and some new pieces. As I was looking, I saw this beautiful cake stand with a dome. The glassware is gorgeous. The blue and white, I love that. So have a little look round and see if there's anything that catches your eye. There was lots of things I loved. As we come around here, I loved that wreath. I thought it was beautiful. And also there's a couple of big mason bowls there. Some very pretty pieces. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It was such a beautiful day. I just had to get out, and unfortunately some of the shops weren't open, which I can never understand why shops aren't open on a Saturday. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I did actually buy something from that gorgeous shop, and I bought it for the wall in my front room to kind of match the wallpaper. And this is what I bought. I bought one of the plates, and that was in the dresser. It's very pretty. I don't think it's that old, but the colours are beautiful. So I'm very, very pleased with that. And I've got one of these plate holders that you put up on the wall. So before I go on this video, I should just show you it up on the wall and see what you think. So I need to fiddle around with it a little bit, but that's how it will look on the wall. I'm going to get a few similar ones to match the blue. And it's one of these plate holders. So yeah, I'll fiddle around with it a little bit, and I might move it slightly. I did have a picture up there before, or I might put it against the wall here somewhere. So anyway, yeah, I thought it was very pretty. The colours go really well. So thank you so very much for watching, everybody, and I shall see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.